Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Can you hear me okay? Let me know, please. And bear with me just a second. I'm working on something. Hello, Salem. Can you hear me? Yes, okay. I just want to make sure. Okay. There was a little bit delay then. I got scared. Let me switch out these two spots. I brought this out for a reason I'll talk about here in just a minute. So let me see who all is here. We're waiting on some to come in. Let's see. Hi, Tara. Hi, Janet. Hi, Mary. Mary, I seen your video today. I'm working on those challenges right now. I'm almost completed. So as soon as I do, I'll get them sent to you. Hi, Judy. Hi, Lisa. That's okay, Lisa. And someone has to come say hi. She's mad at me right now because I didn't let her ramble as much as I normally do before starting the live. So she's mad at me. Oh, you're welcome, Mary. So I'm working on them. I just got to put finishing touches on them, and then I'll get them out, and then I'm going to put them in my Ko-fi shop. We'll give everybody a few minutes because I know some of them are over on Dina's live. She starts hers at 8. Where you going, Salem? You need to go eat your food. She hasn't ate her food for the evening yet. Mary needs to wake up for us so she can go. Mary, you a late sleeper? Like to sleep in a little bit? I do sometimes, but honestly, I'm usually up at 6 or 7, depending on, really depending on that one, how long she lets me sleep. I try to sleep in on Saturdays. That's the day I don't really have much going on unless, family stuff or something. But she doesn't always allow me to sleep in, though. Hi, Gretchen. Hi, Aisha. How did everyone's weekend go? Mine was kind of busy a little bit. Well, it was busy Friday because I had to get last minute things done. And then Saturday, I had a phone call and I helped with that. And then yesterday evening, took Olive back to school. She only got a couple more weeks. Oh, thank you. Yes, I finally made it over to the 200 or 2,200 mark. It kept going back and forth, back and forth. I just gave up. I said, we'll get there when we get there. Yeah, she's getting chubby. Yes, Salem is. So we're doing good. I'm burning up though because I just got done walking. I didn't get to walk this morning, so I walked this evening. nice cool breeze and stuff out. I was trying to make it in before it got dark. Not that much, baby. I made it in about that just a little bit of time. So we're all right. Okay, so I had a lot of questions about this binder from was it Friday's video? I think it was Friday's video. One question was, well, this is the cloud that I'm doing with Mary and Janet. One question is this like printed on cardstock? And it is not. It's just the design of the paper makes it looks like it's like cardstock because you can see the little lines on it. Now, if anyone is interested in getting this binder, which I'm just using it for the future, it's over on Janet My Martin Homestead's coffee shop. Okay, everybody in there. Okay. I already got something on it. I'll see if I can get it cleaned off before you come back. But that's where it's at. All right. Okay. No, it's not color paper. It's printed on regular white cardstock. See, it's just a design that. Well, Janet's done most of the designing. I just threw it in there, added a few things, but the design of the actual paper makes it look like it's printed colored paper. It's printed on white paper cardstock. And it prints it out that way. And I just shrunk them down to fit in my envelopes. They're meant to be their own envelopes, but I put them down. Yes, Janet did most of this part. She done a really good job on it. If you print them, it may still use the same kind of ink, same amount of ink, because the printer can't tell what type of paper. You know, they can tell what thickness and stuff, but not what color of colored paper you're using. Hi, Mary. How are you? Hi, Rose. But if anyone's interested, it's over on Janet's profile shop. So that's where that one's located at. And if you go back to Friday's video, it's linked down in here in my description. Hi, Prosperity Pass. How are you? We haven't really got started on anything other than just talk about that in the Friday's video. With the 2.0. Oh, good. That's good. Salem is playing with her toys, so you may hear playing. So about next week's live. Next week's live is gonna be at a different time. Not sure yet. I won't know until Sunday night what time. that it will be going live. Now I know Dina goes at 8, so I won't be doing it at 8 for sure. Because I don't want to, those that goes to both still be able to do both. But this one you do not want to miss. Mondays you do not want to miss. I can't tell you nothing. You have to wait, but you do not want to miss it. Hint, hint, wink, wink. So, since I know the time, I will set the public notification so you'll get the notification letting you know when it's going to be, and you can hit notify me, and it will notify you when we go live. It's one you really don't want to miss. Yeah, it's a little bit of teaser. A little bit. There's maybe one or two of them it's on here may know what it is, but shh, guys, you're sworn secrecy. Sworn to secrecy until Monday. Oh, you're hooked, Tara. You don't want to miss it. You're in suspense, Shannon. Can't wait to see. Wild horses couldn't try to get out of me, but ice cream would work. I have made challenges for the host about. Oh, okay. So Janet and Mary also has savings challenges to go with this on their co-class shops. I forgot to mention that too. And here's Miss Sayla. She has to come up here a couple times to say hi to everybody as she's trying to knock over my pinwheel. I got her with all my ink pens. What, I feel like I'm inching. There was something that went up my pants leg while I was walking and it stung me or something. I can't find those spots, so I'm hoping they're not the chiggers because those I'm allergic to them. They blotch out real bad. All right. We'll give everybody a few more minutes and then we'll get started on our box. Anyone that hasn't got the summer box or the summer envelope, it's linked up there above in the copy link up there if you want to go over and get it. And chiggers, it's that time of season. Mom did cut grass this morning. So I was hoping they wouldn't be as bad, but nah. I wore long sleeves pants out there, jogging pants walking. So I was just talking about how I think I got chigger bit, which is like it's a little bug that when it bites, it makes little blotches on your skin. And the more you scratch, the bigger it gets. I'm trying not to scratch. If you live near the woods or you know high grass places, you understand. Get some clear nail polish, okay? I might have to do that if it gets too bad. But yeah, they get bad sometimes. I can remember coming in growing up and from playing outside all day back because we would eat breakfast and then we would get kicked out of the house until lunchtime, come back in and eat lunch, and then kicked out until supper time, and then that time it was time for and then kicked back out until dark. And I can remember coming in and finding those blotches everywhere in the weirdest places. Oh, but it's all about growing up and playing outside. And um, I got to tell a good one on Salem, and then we'll get started on this. Excuse my nails. I didn't realize they're dirty. I'm trying to clean them up, guys. So this morning, yeah, it was this morning. Mom was cooking breakfast, and Salem, you know how cats sometimes, especially if it's nice and cool in the morning, how they get those frisky spells where they like to run and stuff. Well, she was on the back of the couch running and playing, and then she was trying to get on Mom's blinds, curtains in the living room. So Mom came over with the water bottle. Now she don't spray Salem. All she has to do is shakes it, and Salem knows to get down. Well, she went over there to do that to Salem, and Salem got down. But when Mom started walking back, we call them zoomies. When she came back, I was walking back to the kitchen. Salem ran after her and smacked Mom on her foot. She's like, "Aha, you're not gonna get me, but I'm gonna get you." Yes, I should have videotaped it. She must got. Well, here's the thing: I don't have no catnip here. It's just in the mornings she gets that way, or late at night. She's trying to get her energies out. She's 1 year old, so she's still a little bit in that kitten stage where she still has a little bit of kitten in her. So she's not fully got over that spell yet. No, don't be tapping my legs because I'm talking about you. She came over here tapping my knee like, don't be talking about me. All right, so let's get the summer cards out. Now, you don't have to print this out. You can just get the envelope. Yeah, she is a sassy Bridges. She lets her opinion known a lot. You can just print the envelope out and just save it as you go, but you're more welcome to get the whole thing. All right. So these are the cards we haven't done yet. You mix them up a little bit. I bring $6 a week. You can bring whatever amount you want and save along with us. So we'll see how many we can get close to 6, and then what's left we may use to catch off. All right. So let's see what the first one is going to be. It's going to be the save the amount for the baseball bats, and that is going to be 3. So 1, 2, 3. We may only be able to do 2 today. So 3 going in. And I'll leave that out in case anybody comes in later. All right, and the next one is a roll and save, and it's the lollipops, which is here. So we're going to do I can get it out. I should cut the top sleeve off. I didn't. We're going to roll a D3. That's okay, Janet. That's fine. You can do it whenever you get back in town. Well, we're going to do 2. Let me write that on here so we know later. And so this one, we're going to put it into the catch-all. So just in the back. Hi, Salem. We're gonna put in the dice. Alright, so we're gonna put the last dollar into the catch-all. What are you doing, Salem? Now, we'll watch where you lay. Don't put your foot on that magical button over there. I may be able to watch. Try to break her from doing that, but as you see, it's not working. Alright, so second week of this is done. Alright. This was. Come here. This was a 3. Alright. We'll lay those there. In case anyone comes in after a while. I don't know what. Okay. Hey, you're on something. What are you on? The struggle is real tonight. Yes. Alright. So, these back in the back. I can send you a text, Janet, let you know what, remind you what we saved. That way you don't have to rewatch it unless you just want to rewatch it. Alright, so let me share my screen as we are going on Sunday. Is the Sunday one I need? Yeah, okay. What is that? So I was asked by Tara last week. Yes, if you don't care, hit the like button for me. To show you how to create your own monthly calendar for like the happy planner size or whatever size of planner you use. So looking at this, I want to ask you a question. What is one main shape that you see here? And rectangles, and squares. That's the square is the biggest one that you use with creating this. So I want to show you how to do this. Of course, your guys won't have. I'm going to show you how to add the background, but when I give it to you, it won't be that unless if you guys don't want the background, I won't add it for the one that you download because I know that's a lot of ink. So I want to show you how to create it. So let me stop sharing this and let me open another thing. Whoop. Ibuprofen. I'll need that after a while probably. So I'm sure I still can see the comments. Oh, thank you. I got that in Happy Mail from Tanya over at Alma Crashing Budget. She sent that in a Happy Mail. Hi, Lisa. I'm glad that you're excited for it. So on the one Lisa went on the baseball bats for $3 in the box, $2 on the ice cream, and the other dollar went into the catch-all. If you're doing the box with us. Anybody else? I didn't see. Oh, I think that's it. All right, so let me share my screen again. All right. Let me put it back to pages. Make it pretty big. All right, so when you're making the calendar, like the two sheets where we have one half of the month here and one half of the month here, I'm trying to get a list of people that wants to do the pineapple hunt together. I haven't found anything, but I've been looking to, Tara. So yes, we'll definitely be doing that. I just don't know exactly what day we'll start it, but I'll let you know. It is, I'm using the flyer, but it's 8.5 by 11. It's the big size. I just got it halfway down because easier for me to see the box. Put you on the list. Okay. Let me write that down, Tara. And if anybody else wants to do the little pineapple hunt thing, just email me or let me know. Hi, Dina. How are you? Whoop. And here comes the kitty cat. And I don't need that up. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. Can you sit down, please? Thank you. She has to be center attention. So here we go. So I went ahead and I'm going to get a square. And the normal size of a box for a planner is usually 1.5 inch by 1.5 inch. It's really thinning. I like mine a little bit bigger. Just gives me more room to write in. North Carolina. Well, okay. I'll make this white. Now let's make sure I can get 4 applause this size. I may have to make this a little bit smaller. I am. Okay. No camera screen. You can't see the box moving. Huh. Okay. I'll try it again. Not on share screen. Well, maybe I got too many canvas up. Hang on. Just a second. Let me. Okay. Share. Now, can you see the Canva? screen. Okay. See, it showed on my end that it was on the share screen, so I don't know why y'all couldn't see it. Oh, it's YouTube. It's YouTube. That's all I'm gonna say. Well, I'm glad you came to learn. Hopefully, I won't confuse you too bad. Okay, so I'm gonna make this a little bit smaller. We're gonna make a monthly calendar together. That's what we're working on. So I think that one's 7.7. Yeah, I'll be able to do 4 that way. Okay. What? Salem. So I made these 1.7 by 1.7, and all I'm going to do, you can put them side by side like this, but it's going to have that big bowed line there. I really don't like it, so I'm just going to cover it up a little bit. And I'm going to do the same thing with this one and this one. When you're creating a calendar and you're wanting to do a 2-page spread, you want 4 on one side, 4 days, and 3 on the other one. And you can choose if you want the first page be 3 and the second page 4, or you can do it like I'm doing 4 and 3. It's ever how your preference is. Some people like their notations on this side of the page, and some likes it over this side. I prefer mine over here, but really depends on your lot. And what are you doing, Salem? Okay, sorry, squirrel moment. Just shorten a week. Well, we could do that too, but that week won't listen to us. It will not listen to us. Okay, so I got my 4 boxes here. Yeah, no Mondays. Mondays are not too bad for me. As works goes. It's Tuesdays and Wednesdays. I sometimes take phone calls where I do web chat, and I don't take the phone calls. I will if I have to. This is part of my job. All right. So I have all this highlighted and grouped together. And depending on the month, you may need 5 rows or you may need 6 rows, depending on how many weeks are in a month. Some people automatically just put everyone as 5 and then just make little slashes for the extra week. I prefer 6. I want to see if we can do 6. So all I'm going to do is duplicate up here, hitting the little plus sign with the page behind it. And I'm going to put it directly underneath this one, making sure the lines are equal. Okay. Just get my page down, and we're going to do it a couple more times. Even though Canva automatically puts it there, I always like to double check it. You need Canva 101. So there's 3. So here's 4. 5. I'm not going to be able to do 5 because the size of the box. You came to the right place. Okay, so there's 5. I could scoot it up. Let's scoot it up a little bit. Here, let's just scoot it up a little bit more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight everything here. And I'm going to scoot it up where everything, scoot up a little bit more, try to make it as even as possible. Right there. Look at that. There we go. Okay. So that's not going to work. So I still need to put the days a week in there. So I'm going to scoot this back down. And we're just going to do it 5 weeks. Because I need room to put my rectangles for the days of the week up here. Up there. All right, so now I need a rectangle to go across here for the days of the week. So all I'm just going to do is just make this up here. I'm going to put a border around it. I'm going to shrink it down. Where it looks better. I'm going to make it fit the box. I'm going to change the inside of the color. And then, what color do you guys want the box that has the days of the week? Do you want, I had pink in the other one that I'd show you, but what color do you want? Does it matter? Purple? Okay, we can do purple. All right. Since this is kind of right. Okay, this might have to be that a little bit. All right. That to be a little bit of lighter purple. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this. We'll leave it like that. It'll be fine. All right. All I want to do is just put this one thing, just move these over to where they fit in the box. Make sure the lines are kind of lined up. This one's giving me issues. Why are you giving me issues, Canva? That looks a little bit bigger. There we go. There we go. We fixed it. We fixed it. All right. So I'm going to zoom back out. And I'm going to put this one here. And where's my That one is. I'm going to do that one the same way. So move this up. All I'm doing is just stretching this out a little bit, and then this covers it up, and it makes that line look all the same way. All right. So there's our. Do you want the month to start out with a Sunday or a Monday? Does it matter? I prefer Sunday for my months, but what do you guys prefer? Is it okay to have it Sunday through Saturday or Monday through Sunday? Sunday through Monday, okay. All right. So I'm just going to go over here to the text box, and I always select heading, but then I go in and I adjust it the way I want it to read. I am going to use we'll use this one. Make it all right. Sunday. If I can spell. I'm going to make it fit into the box by just hitting the drop down here and center it. Now Canva automatically tells you if it's centered. I don't know if you can see it, but when I do this, it makes a little plus sign. Yeah, you can see it. That's how you know that the wording is centered in the box. That's how you know it's centered, okay? So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to put Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday while you guys get stats. Monday, Tuesday, let's see. May have to make this a little bit smaller. Make them hanging. Okay, so let's make it 15. What is that? 15.5. You can type in the size of the wording once you know what it is. But it's not look like it's centered. There it is. And then Sunday, 15.5. Good deal. Glad you're back with the ads. Oops, I done that wrong. It's supposed to be 15.5. All I did is just went in and resized the wording so it's all the same. Okay. All right. So before we get started with the second page, I want a background to be back on here. And so what we're going to do, whenever you want a background, you just go over to Elements. And I'm going to type in summer. No, let's see. Oh, no, I didn't mean to add you. Get back out there. sunset background. Where did that? Because the sunset this evening was really pretty. You like the font? Good. I do. I do too. I fell in love with it the last couple of times I used it. All right, so I'm going to hit see all. I'm just going to see which one I like the best. That would be go back up here. That's a pretty one. Let's see the mountain one. So all I'm going to do is click on this. Then I'm going to make it the size of the page. And this one, no, I can't use that one. It's not got the two adjustable lines here, so I can't use that one. So let me pick another one. It's kind of pretty. Yeah, that one's got the lines. Okay. So all I'm going to do is adjust it where it fills up the whole page. And I'm going to scale this down just a tad. That way it won't hurt you when you print. It won't bother the ink. Okay. So now what I want to do, I need the font is called just a second, Tara. I'll tell you. I can't do it right now because the background's blocking it. I'll tell you in just a second. What I'm going to do now, since I need the boxes and the words and the Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday to be in front, I'm going to go up here to position and make it smaller. I can see what I'm doing. And I'm going to hit backward. And what this is going to do, it's going to bring everything up the front. And this is how you get your background. Okay, so let me click on this and I can tell you what the it is this one right here. I don't know if you can see what it says, but it's arch, arch, I can't pronounce it, but something boutique. But that's the, thank you, Aisha. Thank you. That's the font on it. Okay, so now we got our Sunday through Wednesday done. Now when you get the rest of the week, and we're going to cheat. So what we're going to go up here is we're going to hit the duplicate page. And what this is going to do, it's going to bring everything in this front page down to the second one. Just click this. And since we want this one to be a 3-day, oh, you're welcome. 3 days on this side, all I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this side. Because we're going to add like notes section here, the month, and so forth. And I'm going to change this to Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. When you, I forgot to mention this, when you're creating this, make sure you leave some room right here, because depending on the planner or your notebook that you're using, and where the hole punch goes, you want to leave that room there to make sure the hole punch doesn't go in to your monthly part. I hope that makes sense. So I'm going to put Thursday, Friday, which This week seems like it's going to take forever. Saturday. Okay. All right. So there's what the second page looks like, and there's what the first page looks like. So now we're going to come over here, and we're going to make, I'm just going to show you how different ways to make, to add things over here. So let me pull up my other one back up here, so I remember what all I added to the first one. Bear with me just a second. I need to get my reference out here. Okay. Come back. Okay. Oh, well, put that up there. Okay. Go back to pages. And I'm just going to stick this in. So the first section here I'm going to put is a note section, and I want it to kind of match this box. So I'm just going to make a duplicate box, kind of make it centered as possible. And then I'm going to copy the font because I want to keep everything, the font matching everything. I'm going to put notes. And I need to add a second page. Whenever I do, hey Jan, how are you? Whenever I do multiple lines, when I'm going to put something up here, I always add a second page to make sure the lines stay at a straight. Because if you try to do it close to an image, it gets all weird. So I'm going to grab one of these lines here. I'm going to first carry it up here to see how long I need it to be. I need to shorten it a little bit. I'm going to make it about 2 inches and see how that looks. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to do about 5 lines here for notes. So 1, 2. And Canva will let you know how close these are together. That way it's easier for you to make sure they got the same space. Right, so I'm going to copy this, hit the add button. I'm so glad you was able to join too. We're making a monthly calendar for the Happy Planners, or if you want to do one for your budget. Have me, Misha come in? Yeah. Hi, Misha. Sorry. All right. So there's the lines for the notes. Next, I'm going to do is a to-do list. Now, Canva makes it really easy to do those. So I'm just going to make another copy of the box. Make sure it's kind of centered where it needs to be. And I'm going to duplicate it, put it in here. To do. Add, okay. Hi, Minnie. And so to do the to-do list, I cheated last when I created my other one that I was doing just to make sure I could show you guys in a timely manner. Is I'm just going to go up here and I'm just going to type in to-do list. And I want, where's those? I just typed in this, what I'm looking for. Looking for a particular one. Give me just a second. Now you're not showing the same ones you did last week. Why? Let's see. Maybe it's still here. Oh, here it is. This is what I want. Oh, saved in a box. We done the baseball card, and we saved $3 for a hit. Hey, get off that. Sorry. We did the popsicle and we rolled the dice and we saved 2. And then the other dollar went into the catch-all. So we saved total $6 tonight. And where did that go? Salem, did you delete that off here? You did. You little stinker. She deleted it off. I'm going to find it. It's this one I wanted. So all I'm going to do is just resize this to fit right underneath my to-do list. Make it a little bit smaller. There we go. Are you welcome, Minnie? And then I'm going to do goes. So I'm going to do another box. And I'm going to hit the plus sign. And then it's too close to that. Bring it down a little bit. There we go. And type in goes. Just in case some of you may have goals that you're working on for the month. And I am going to add this one. And shrink it down where it fits, where it goes. It still looks kind of right there. It looks good. Okay. I want to change the color of it to black. So everything else is black. And I kind of like these to have a white background. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a smaller box to fit over that. Let me go here. Go back to elements. Oh, thank you, Misha. Shape. I'll make the border white inside. And I'm just going to shrink it down where it fits over that box. Because this way, here we go. It's easier to see and you can mark it off easier. That is not even. We fix that. It's going to the left or something. Hey Donna, how are you? Just for the ones coming in. The other ones already heard this one. I want to tell it to you. Next week's Monday is going to be live. It's going to be a different time. So just watch in my community posts and on my videos because you'll get a notification when it's going to be because I'll schedule it Sunday night or Monday morning to let you know. It's going to be one you don't want to miss. Just let you know. It won't be at the same time as Dina's. It's going to be earlier. Hi, Andrea. I figured you was too wore out from all your companies to come tonight. You're making it quite a big assumption that I'm going to accomplish any goals. I have and we'll get it marked off. Oh, you're going to at least one. You can. It's going to be probably earlier, Minnie. But it's not going to be at the same time with Nina's. It'll be earlier than Nina's. That way you guys can still go to both. We're making calendars, Andrew. That's what we're working on. And that's still crooked, guys. There we go. All right. And it's still crooked. It's going to bug me. Or maybe it's just my eyes crossing. I don't know. It's one of the two. One of the two. Okay. So there's that. So normally what I would do is up here, like in this section, or up here in this section, write the month, but I'm not going to. Just in case anyone downloads this, don't use it in May. Okay, so I'm not going to put the month up there, but that's when I would normally put the month. It's either up here in this corner or down here in this corner. You could even put the year if you want to. So since May is kind of motivational May, and sometimes no matter what month we're in, it is the first day. Monday is the first day of the week. Sunday, this is for the month. So that's the reason why it's Sunday through Saturday. I'm sorry if I said if I said day instead of. But I'll let you know for sure on the time when it gets closer. But I said Sunday night, I should know exactly what time. Or Monday morning. All right, so since it was motivational month, what we're going to do is we're going to add a little motivational box down here with some motivation. Get down. Sorry, somebody's trying to take this off of my desk, and I'm trying to stick it back. Ow, quit. Y'all know. Okay, so I need another box. And I'm going to make it, of course, the border. Make that white. And if I can grab a hold of it, I'm going to put it right down here, just like so. Let me reference something here. Okay. And I want to make it also purple, but I want to make it a lighter purple. And the way that you can make it a lighter purple, if you click the color, yeah, Salem's up to no good, Andrea. She is. She's up to no good tonight. Just hit the add new color. And you can play around with this color to make it darker or lighter. I'm going to make it a little bit lighter so we can see the wording better. But right there. That's good. All right. So we're going to go over the elements. And we'll put motivational. Right here. This is one we're going to choose. Every journey needs the first step. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shrink it down to where it fits inside that box. A little bit more. There we go. Try to center it the best. Yeah, that's centered. Okay. So there we go. We got our monthly completed. That's all you need there. Something easy. Whenever you want to make a design in Canva, like a calendar or anything, look to see what the most common shape is. Like you can see it's rectangles and squares. And then you play around with Canva to get to, oh, thank you, Aisha. And play around with it until you get the way you want to. Don't be afraid to play around with Canva. Canva, it can seem, I'm inching, it can be daunting sometimes, especially if you're new to Canva. But just play around with it. Have fun with it. If you get too frustrated, just click off it, come back at it later. But you'll get there. Oh, you're welcome, Tara. Now, next week, do we want to make weeklies to go along with this? Oh, I don't know if you can or not. Can I? hang on. Let me stop sharing for just a second and let me pull up a one that's free. One of my free versions counts, and we'll see. You do want to do the weeklies? Okay. Okay. So on the weeklies, do you like? Let me pull out my. Let me make sure I pull out a month that's not got nothing written in it, because y'all can't know all my secrets just yet. Let me stop sharing so you can see what I'm showing you. If my mouse would work. Okay. Do you like this style where it's got the 3 blocks up and down? This is called a vertical. Or, and if you choose this other one, I'll have to play around with Canva this week to get it looking right. Let me see. Or do you guys prefer what they call the dashboard style? So if you like the vertical, put 1. If you like the dashboard style, put 2. And then we'll play around. And if this one, I'll have to, the dashboard style. Okay. Okay. We can play around with it. I'll have to play around with it this week. I actually probably could do both and make this like a 3-week live deal, because this one itself is going to take a while because you have all these boxes and all these. Both be better? Okay. We'll do that. So next week, we'll try to start working on this design. I'll play around with it this month. Oh my goodness. This week. And we'll figure it out together. Now, I've done like this style on Canva. I just haven't done the dashboard style. Oh, you're welcome. Does anybody want a copy of the monthly, or do you want to wait until we get everything done and have one, and that way you can choose what you want and what you don't want? If anybody wants this now, I can go ahead and share it with you guys. You want a copy now? Okay. So anyone who's watching the replay, okay, you guys will not have access to this until everything is complete. It's that way I can have one file for everything, and you choose what you want and how many of each page you want to print. So let me stop sharing. I already stopped sharing. Duh. And let me upload this to my Google Drive, and that way anybody wants a copy of this now to refer back to or use, you're more welcome to, because I know May is coming up here in a few days, which reminds me I need to do my members video and challenges. Oh, I'm slacking. I am slacking. Just to let you guys know, I'm working in office on Thursday, so if anyone messages or comments on a video, it will be Thursday night or while I'm on breaks where I'm able to answer, because I can't have my phone in the office. It's a regulation thing. Good night, Mary. Have a good night. Download this. Yes. And stop. Mandy's freeze. No. Monthly. Into my drive. I enjoyed that one off because that one. Where's the trash? Just about there. Bear with me just a moment. Share. Okay. All right. Hello, Salem. Okay, there's the link to the calendar. If anybody would, just click on it. Make sure it brings up the calendar for you guys. You want to say hi? Yeah, you want to say hi? I don't know if you guys can hear. Yeah. Now you're supposed to be on this side so everybody can see you. Yeah. Got it? Good. All right. I'm going to fix this cord. I don't want it to die on me. Salem's laying on my power cord and I got to push it back into my computer. Good. All right. And we'll just add to it next week and the following week. What is the following week after that? Are you welcome to see you? 12. Okay. All right. You're welcome, Tara. We're going to say hi to everybody. We're done doing our business. So we can just chat a few minutes. What you want to tell them, huh? What you going to tell them? You going to tell them how Mama was mean to you this morning? Correcting you, making you get off the couch and you wouldn't attack her? Let you have to home, please. Peace, Olive. This is just me. She really wasn't mean to her. She was trying to keep her from getting in the blinds, curtains. All right. So let me put these back in here. She is getting so fluffy. She is. She's still playful. Well, she is very. She's still got that kitty in. She's still going through the. Still got a little bit of kitten in her. So. Ow. No. You'll break my bracelet. No, ma'am. I only had it for a few days. We don't need to break it. I got this Friday and she's wanting to play with it. Yeah. I think it's Dina's live. It's doing the bingo. I could be wrong. They still have bingo. The local fire departments here still have bingo night. A lot of people still goes to those. Are you welcome, Donna? You are welcome. And then sometimes the schools will have a bingo night to raise money for the schools too. They used to. Now I don't. Of course, my girls, they're in. My youngest one's in college, and my other one's older. Used to, they would have like fall festivals after school, and they would do like cakewalks and have little games for the kids to play, and uh, what else would they do? And then in the gym, they would have bingo, and of course, they would go to different businesses and get free things, and that's what you would win. Now, when we did it, I always won something, but I, I haven't been in years to a bingo, an actual bingo thing. Which, if you don't know what a cakewalk is, it's basically musical chairs, and you keep going. Um, it's like musical chairs, but they don't remove any chairs. What they do is everybody walks around in a circle, and then they stop while they're playing music. And when they stop the music, you sit down, and then they had when they did it for our school, they had a bow, and the bows had the numbers in it, and each seat had a number. And if they called your number, you got to go up and get a cake. Got to go, okay. Yeah, it's always fun, especially when it's your favorite cake, which I can't really have cake nowadays, anyways. But like the German chocolate cakes and the chocolate fudge cakes. I'm not really much on the carrot cake fan. But now my favorite, I have two favorites. I like a yellow cake with chocolate icing. You would have cakewalks for Swiss vacations. It was always fun to do those. And then my other favorite, it's not really I guess you'll call it a cake, but it's more, not sure what it's called, but I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it. And it's very rich. It's called Mississippi mud. And what it is, you take brownies and you put 3 eggs in it, so you make it a thicker brownie mix. Bake those, bake it in the oven. Then, when that's done, you take marshmallow cream layered on top, let that cool a little bit, and then add chocolate icing on top. It's very rich, but it's good. But I haven't had that in maybe 2, 3 years. That's very good. If you like that, if you like brownies and chocolate. Now I'm making probably everybody hungry. You just gained 20 pounds. We don't need to be doing that, Janet. We're supposed to be losing that 20, not gaining. But yeah, it's good, but it's very rich. I like to get the Hershey's chocolate icing, the dark chocolate, and put it on top. That's my favorite. The Pillsbury chocolate and the Dunkin' chocolate, that's good too, but the best is get the Hershey's. Is get the Hershey one. And you can make it. Uh, I don't know how much marshmallow cream and stuff is nowadays, but it's not that expensive to make. Well, it used to not to be. Oh, you only want like, oh, you'll get there, Janet. You'll get there. I weighed myself in 2 days, so we'll see where we're at then. I weigh myself on Wednesdays. What days I do it? Um, that way, if got to go. All right. See you later, Rose. Thanks for joining us. We're getting ready to get after in here a little bit too. There was someone that used to have a cakewalk challenge. I can't remember who it was. It was a couple years. Was it last year? Was it budgeting with who was that? Oh my goodness. Hang on, I can find out. I don't even know if this person's still on YouTube or not, to be honest. A cakewalk, Misha, what it is um, it's like musical chairs. Uh, everybody, when you come in and you pick a seat, they will play music for you, and you walk around in a circle. When the music stops, you sit down in whatever chair you're in, you're next to. And then they would have like a fish bowl with all the numbers in it, and they would pick a number. If your number, say I have a sit down seat that says 16. If they called my number 16, you go up and they give you an actual cake to take home with you. And they had all kinds of different cakes, but from carrot cakes to hot fudge cakes to, let's see, I'm trying to see if I can remember who had that challenge. I think I bought it on Etsy. I've ordered so much from Etsy, it's hard for me to find out. It is fun. Uh, they um, they do a cookie walk too. Yes, they do a cookie walk. Uh, but around here, it's mostly a cake walk. Around here, when they would do them, they usually do them at school, like fall carnival. They also used to have. They would take one of the classrooms and make like a little jail out of it. And if you bailed somebody out, you got put in the jail, and you would have to yell and beg people as they walk by to bail you out so you could get out. And that's how they would raise money. Also, it's funny watching those kids get in there and say, "Hey, won't you bail me out? Come on." I don't know if they can still do the little jailhouse thing. Christmas bazaar, yeah. They had a fall carnival, a Christmas bazaar, and then a spring. festival, I think is what they call it. But I ain't going to say how long that was for me. And that's when I was in grade school. I'm not going to say how long it is. Late 80s and early 90s is what I'm going to say. I was hoping to find that challenge that I'm looking for. And no look yet. I'm in Kentucky. I'm in southeastern Kentucky, Donna. That's where I'm at. Yes, it was always highlight. We our local festival sits the original KFC is just like down below where I live at. Um, that's what our area is known for, is being where the original KFC is. And Misha, I promise you I'll get that video. But yeah, I just hadn't had time. Um, they have our Falls Festival is they actually get like it's like a pool size it's supposed to represent a skillet, but it is pool size. They fill it up with oil and they actually fry the chicken in it. And it's supposed to be the largest fryer pan or something. I can't remember what they said. But it's the World Chicken Festival is what it's called. That's what our area is known for the festival. And they sometimes have the cloggers and the cakewalks. Now, where I used to live, before I moved in with my parents, it, that was known. They was had a bluegrass festival there, and they would have cloggers and stuff. I still ain't found that challenge I'm looking for. Oh, there it is. I found it. Who was it? It's Grandma Budgets US who had it. Is she still on here? Yeah, she still has it. Let me show it to you guys. This is the challenge that I was talking about. The cakewalk where you just start somewhere and just keep going around until you save all of it. And it's Grandma Budget US is who that's for. I don't know if she still has a YouTube channel or not. I don't have to do it. Well, neither. Well, you can't miss it now. They redid it a couple years ago, and it used to look like an old house, like the house from back that around that time would look like. But now it still has it like that. But then they have this big old bucket on the sign, and it twirls and lights up now, so you can't miss it when you're on that road. Oh, but that area is also known for railroad. I'll get the words out. And I just had to show you that. All right. Oh, goodness. I'm getting tired. No wonder it's about bedtime for me and Little Miss. She's already conked out over. You can't see her, but she's already sleeping. Ignore that. She knocked it off my bed. I was cleaning out my closet. I need to put it back in my closet. So I had to get the box out because they're switching out my. There's had to go in the office Thursdays because they're switching out my work equipment. I have to take my laptop in, and they're giving us like a desktop thing. I'm gonna have to rearrange my desk again. Fun. And figure out where all my recording stuff's gonna go. Are you welcome? You're welcome. And I'll play around with it and figure out the dashboards and all that. So, okay. I'm going to start making you guys run. I'm going to do that. Is there any last questions or anything you want to add before we get off of here? Just keep an eye out for next week's live. I'll let you know as soon as I get that planned out. It'll be Sunday before I can make a final decision on that. But it's one that you don't want to miss. Take your boss out. Good night, Donna. Yes, everyone. I hope everyone has a good weekend too. A week too. Oh, I'm glad you learned so much. We don't always have to do like savings challenges, but I think now we may venture out and do more things like calendars and stuff. That's got to do with budgeting, right? Because you got to have a budget planner. Maybe we can do like trackers one night or something too. But we'll get this taken care of, and then we'll move on to whatever project we want to work on next. And we can, if it's a big project, we can split up in weeks and learn as we go. And I'm thinking about looking into using StreamYard soon. So if we do that, maybe we can have guests to join us once I get that figured out. I have to figure that one out. I ain't never dealt with that anyways. And then have them show us some tricks on Canva, because I mean I did pretty good with it, but I don't know everything. And the way I do things, the way Janet or Andrew does, it's totally, Tara, everybody has their different ways of how they use Canvas. So that's just a YouTube notification. So I think you will be excited, Tara. I really think everyone here is going to be surprised to see the surprise next week. I think everybody's going to, at least I hope everybody's excited. Yeah, Albert Hush, I'm going to give it away. Albert Hush, I'm going to give it away. Because you guys, you'll guess it if I keep on. I don't think it's anything with pineapples just yet, Tara. Not just yet. I got you down. She's laying on my list, but I got you down. Oh. All right, guys. I'm going to get off here and try to look my pineapples and get this youngin' ready because she's straight to bed. She's going to be foot. No, you're not. Why'd you shake your head no when you know you are? Oh, your ear's bothering me. All right, guys. Have a good week. I do have some videos tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? Thursday and Friday or Wednesday and Friday. But you get 3 videos more this week. Members already have access to it, but the rest of you guys will get it this week. All right. Love you all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the support. And we'll see you next time. Good night, everyone. Good night, Tara. Good night, Georgia Bestie. Bye. Oh, I'm wrong screen, but I didn't do that, but it is. Bye.